everyone, it's Finnovation. Riding a unicycle while juggling has been on my bucket list for a really long time, but the obvious question is...
are we finally ready to make this video and take that off your bucket list?
Yes, we are. I'm really excited. Let's get into it.
So, if you want to learn how to ride a unicycle while juggling, you've come to the right place. But the first thing you need to know how to do is first learn how to juggle and first learn how to ride a unicycle. If you don't know how to do that, go watch my other two videos, how to ride a unicycle and how to juggle. If you're just here for the juggling while unicycling, but stay tuned. First thing you want to do is on your unicycle with no balls, practice just staying steady. So that would mean your hands are just kind of staying like this, and you want to eliminate all the little wobbles of riding a unicycle and get used to not having those little adjustments when you're riding a unicycle and keeping your hands perfectly still. So it'll look something like this. Try not to adjust. Try just to keep it steady. After you've mastered that, you want to practice with just one ball. That'll look something like this. Again, try and stay steady. Once you've mastered one ball, you want to try two balls. So this is going to look something like this. Now, when doing this, some things that might help. You want to practice starting with your right hand and then your left hand, and then vice versa, starting with your left hand and then your right hand. So once you're comfortable like this and like this, they look kind of the same, but trust me, they're not. Then you can kind of put them together and do that and practice that quite a bit, and maybe you can start getting the third ball. Lastly, you want to practice the basic cascade, and you want to get comfortable with it. That's the basic cascade. Finally, you can juggle on a unicycle, but here are some tips that will definitely help to increase your speed of learning how to do this. My first tip to you guys is practice, practice, practice. Now, if this was easy, everyone would be out there riding a unicycle while juggling, but it's really not. So just keep on being consistent and practicing this. You're gonna get frustrated, but just keep on at it. My next tip for you guys is to have someone help you do this. Now, you might be thinking, how would I have someone else help me ride a unicycle while juggling? It kind of seems like a one-person thing, but really it's not. So when you're riding a unicycle and you drop a ball, which you're destined to do while learning this, it's really helpful to have someone else help you pick up the ball so you don't have to get off the unicycle and find something to grab, restart the whole process, and readjust. One thing that's really helped me is to stay calm. I mean, really, it seems silly, but just staying calm and not getting frustrated, or just having your inner zen, just staying still. It really helps you keep your balance and not throw the balls too high or anything. Windy days might not be the best days. Enough said, let's move on. My next tip, find a level place to ride. It doesn't really matter if you're perfectly flat, a little uphill, a little downhill. You just have to be comfortable with it and make sure it's not going over any bumps or anything like that, because that'll totally throw you off. My next tip is going to be your juggling height. So it doesn't really matter if you're high or low. I found it's easier going low because the higher the balls go, if you have a change in speed, then they'll kind of come and hit you in the head. But if you're juggling lower, that doesn't really happen as much. So I'd just say find something that you're comfortable with, but for me that's juggling low. So the next thing that kind of matters with your ball height is finding a rhythm. You kind of want your feet and your hands to be synchronized, but you're not really thinking about it. Because if you're thinking about it, it's not really going to work. But you kind of want to find that rhythm before you start juggling. This just really helps, and yeah. I don't know if I already mentioned this, but keep practicing.
Well, that sums up this video. But doing something that's really hard is always satisfying.
Satisfying, Finn. My most satisfying part of these videos are the jokes. So that brings me to another excellent joke. What do you call a unicycle with training wheels?
I don't know, what?
A tricycle.
Oh boy. Whatever, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up down below. And if you have any other video ideas for me, leave them in the comment section. Subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Bye!